Hi all, it's Lost D, Punch Out TV. How you all doing on this Friday evening? Just want to make a video on these three clowns of the boxing community on YouTube. You've got number one, Johnny Bum, fake, plastic, Italian gangster wannabe. Talks about how he used to run the streets and all the drugs he used to sell and all this BS. But he lives in a basement in his mum's house. Big fat sloppy mess. Hasn't got a job. Looks like he needs a good bath. And he looks like he needs a good haircut. Now this punk is constantly criticising black fighters, and he's always using the word nigger, always saying nigger all the time on his live streams. I just happened to stumble across this clown a couple of years ago. Like I say, I'm not into making rip videos, but I think it's about time these three clowns got exposed for what they are. You've got, like I say, Johnny Bum. Looks like he lives on welfare. Looks like he's never done a day's work in his life. Talks about how he was a gangster and all this BS. Running the streets. Selling loads of drugs and all that bullshit. Well, that's good, Johnny. Good for you. I don't care. But what I care about is you keep constantly always criticising black fighters all the time. Calling them niggers and stuff like that. You're always using the M word all the time. I've been on your live streams and you constantly, there was one a few weeks ago, you kept saying nigger. You said it about 15 times in the space of a few minutes. Then number two, you've got the Boxing Jedi, aka the Boxing Jody. Now this toothpick is an absolute clown. This guy is an absolute clown. He plays with Star Wars figures and he's about 40 years old. He calls himself the Boxing Jedi, but we'll call him the Boxing Jody. I think his name's called Jay Cotto, but I call him Jay Cocco. Now this fool, man, this guy's a disgrace. This clown is friends with Johnny Bum, the pretend Italian mafia gangster wannabe. Now this guy does live streams with Johnny Bum, who's a known racist, always criticising black people, always using the M word, and this guy's friends with him. He does live streams together with him and he uses the word nigger and stuff like that. I can't figure this one out, me myself. I'm not even into really ripping this guy, but I can't figure out how would you want to do a live stream with somebody who's constantly using the N word. I wouldn't want to do a live stream with anyone who was racist, whether they were black, white, blue, pink, whatever the colour. If I heard people being racist, then I wouldn't mess with them. I wouldn't fuck with them. But this clown, the Boxing Jody, who plays with Star Wars dildos, probably shoves them up his arse. This clown is mates with Johnny Bum. Now, I wouldn't have done this video, but it's simple fact that I'm sick and tired of seeing them. And especially this Johnny Bum is always saying the M word all the time. He's a known racist. And the Boxing Jody strings along with him. Now he's one dumb fucker, him, because I wouldn't fuck with anyone who was racist. But Boxing Jody hasn't done me no harm. He's just a fool. But he always talks about how he's going to beat people up and he can fuck everyone up, yet he's built like a fucking toothpick. In fact, he's built like a matchstick. Toothpick's probably too thick for him. Same thing either way, whatever. He's just a clown. You need a good potato dinner, son, before you think about trying to beat people up. You need to work out where you're going with this. Fucking around with someone who's constantly saying nigger all the time on his live streams. But I don't know, he's a confused motherfucker. And then you've got none other than the Newt himself, Sean Newton, as I call him, Shirley Newton. This guy is a fucking absolute penis. All he does, sliver his way into people's boxing channels, leaving racist comments, or in fact, I'll take that back. He doesn't leave racist comments, but he's always leaving sly comments about black fighters and about black people. He's always talking shit about black people in America, when the motherfucker don't even live in America. I don't live in America. But don't talk shit about black people in America, saying how they're not struggling and shit like that, when you don't even live in America. You live in fucking Asia and you're from Canada. But it's not about that. He's just always going on about black fighters, Errol Spence, Bud Crawford, people like that. Just any good black fighter, he's always putting them down all the time. He's constantly in John Boxing's channel, in his comment section, leaving snide remarks all the time, having a dig at Errol Spence and black fighters and stuff like that. He's just he's never got anything good to say about anyone. He's just a horrible bastard. He really is a horrible, slimy little newt. That's why I put the face on him, on a newt's body, because that's what he is. He slithers in and then he slithers back out. But these are just a small handful of clowns, straight Hoe'S from the YouTube boxing community. But there's many more of them. There's I know at least another 10. But they're not that much that they bother me. But these three bother me. Especially Johnny Bum. That guy's a fucking straight clown. He's a disgrace. He was on YouTube crying the other week. Crying his little eyes out, saying he didn't want to live no more. All spit dribbling out of his mouth, talking shit. Asking people to put a bullet in his head. The man's seriously disturbed. He needs help. In fact, all three of them are disturbed. They're nothing but a bunch of weirdos. Boxing Jody, he's a fool. He needs to work out where he comes from, hanging around and fucking with people who are racist. And then you got Sean Newton, who's just a little rat. Just a little slimy, slivery little bastard who slithers in people's comment section, leaving snide remarks and then slithers back out. But this is just a quick video on these three, as they call them, straight Hoe'S. You can go and look for yourself. I ain't making this up. I ain't trying to start any kind of shit, but I've just had enough of them. I've been watching them for a while, for a few months. I've seen Johnny Bum around for a while, but I've never really bothered with him. But I just checked out his channel a few months ago, and it's getting worse and worse with his racism. Constantly always saying nigger on there all the time. But anyway, that's just a video trying to expose these three bitches, because that's what they are, bitches. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.